Good afternoon, people. PJT, as you know already. Rather than a Moretti glass, so we haven't actually got the Sal de Mare glass because we didn't bother on the offer. And had we not been buying a Blade, we wouldn't have got it again anyway, would we?
No.
Because I had mixed reviews on this, if I'm honest. You know, the people that love this beer loved it, and most of the reviewers on YouTube weren't that taken in, if I'm honest. You know, Beer Monster did it.
Yeah.
Chris, Chris didn't mind it. Can't take no notice of Chris's reviews. Anyway, what we're going to do is, because it's got the salt, as long as I've got some Messina in here, you will be seeing, as it says on the thumbnail, both of them. But the problem was, my nephew was here last night, not last night, the night before, sorry, and drank like a fish and caned all my Messina.
All we're hoping is that we can try this against the Messina, because we do believe that this has probably been based on Messina, so...
Well, it's got a hint of Italian sea salt, you know, but Messina, I mean, when you're talking of Messina, you're talking my language. We used to pay, as I was saying, I think in one of the Blade reviews prior to this, we used to get this from Amazon in Italy maybe 4 years ago. It cost us £65 a
lot
keg.
of money for it, so...
Right, you do that. I'll go and give them a sing and go on the Blade. I won't flip the camera around because what's the point? And we might not get a pint. But
so this is 660ml at 4.8% volume. Let's give it a go.
Cheese pouring. Because we did have all the Messina glasses, didn't we? Loads of them. Look at that, there you go. We did actually have all the Messina glasses. I tell you what, talk about
looking very similar.
We used to have all different Messina glasses, but I had no intentions of going down the Blade route again, so... And I do feel guilty. If I'm honest, I got really upset with Perfectdraft with a Budweiser. But unlike Blade, although I didn't ask for Blade anyway, I wouldn't bother, but they sold me something that even worse on the cruise campaign than the Budweiser. And Perfectdraft did actually refund my money. So, yeah, hats off. But I tell you what, talk about look the same.
So we're going on these two. As Paul said, they look really, really similar. You've got a nice goldeny coloured to both of them, slight bit of haze there.
Yeah, do you know what? What I can't work out, and this is something really weird. The Messina we were drinking the other night, and this is further down in the keg, was more cloudy than that. I mean, that's the Messina there. There's a good strong head on it, and it is cloudy, as Michelle says. I don't know how much you can see, but then again, when I hold it up to the light, it is slightly more cloudy. Remember, I'm looking to the dark. That's why we try and put some lighting on in the back, but it's almost impossible. And when I bring this one, it's pretty much a carbon copy of it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know when no one's
Visually,
done them
really looking the same
together. I mean, Birra and Messina, as it's called, as long as you don't get it out of a bottle, out of that Blade machine, that delivers, doesn't it? That is a top drawer drink. I haven't tried this yet, and a few people have asked, because apparently this might well be the next keg. Look at the cruise camper and think, whatever happens in life, nothing will ever be as bad as that.
I'm going to go and have a smell.
It's just going to get malts, maybe a bit of salt if you're lucky.
Basically, slightly mineral, slightly malty.
But
Smells kind of sweet, actually.
This was brewed, obviously, in the UK. Beer ingredients, brewed in the UK by Heineken. But, you know, what I don't agree with this brewed in the UK is, how comes little companies like Hackney Church Brewing can get it right, and the big boys just don't care, you know? Baffles my mind.
There's not a lot of difference on the smell. That one smells a little bit more artificially sweet for me.
Maybe that the Messina's going to get faded out for this. Because they can brew it here.
To be fair, production costs would go down if they replaced that.
I bet the price don't.
That with that.
So there you go. Right, go on then. That's it. Let's see it. Let's hear it. mean, that has been panned more than not. But you've got your Blade boys that absolutely love it. You know, people say that's me on the Perfect Draft, but I'll never say anything's crap when it's not. And they say certain beers on that machine are good when they're clearly not.
Straight away, it's quite an astringent saltiness on your tongue. It doesn't leave you feeling refreshed, it leaves you feeling a little bit parched.
Oh, blimey. But it does have the salt. But I'll try this one first.
Yeah, I'm going to go on.
Well, I can't say anything about that, just in case and I had no alcohol, by the way.
Totally different gravy. Totally different gravy.
Yeah, it's not close. God, yeah. And that's even got that citrusy bit that you don't get.
I picked up on that.
Right, what are you getting from the Moretti? And this is the God's honest truth. That could be any substandard lager in there with a bit of salt wax in it.
The salt taste to this is quite astringent. It's quite cloying. It's making your mouth feel dry. So therefore, this beer is in no way refreshing whatsoever. It's leaving you feeling quite parched, like you're drinking seawater. That's not pleasant at all.
No, it does. Like I say, that could be Carlin, that could be Carlsberg. I mean, I know it's 4.8, so it's a little bit above the level of them for now, till they bring it down, of course. But oh Jesus,
there's no malts, there's no hops, there's no citrusiness in there. All it is a very, very astringent salt. Like tastes like seawater.
You know, it just hasn't got a lot going for it. It's not bad. If you like an average standard lager, and let's be honest, a lot of you like Cruise Campo. That's your average standard lager with your salt. But it's really not. Obviously, putting it up against this, you're giving that a bum deal. Let's be honest here, isn't it? You're really not. You're really not helping this Moretti out, putting it like this, are you? We were originally going to do it with a standard Moretti to see what the differences were.
Straight away, I'm picking up on a really nice soft maltiness in there. Like you say, there is a citrus vibe going on. Is that
Sicilian water? That's what they'll say.
It tastes like mineral water that has a slightly salty ingredient to it.
And as far as I know, that's still brewed abroad, but I don't trust anything that they say. They've got 5 kegging places in the UK, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's brewed here as well. And I'll be coming out with this on here, and the old bot later be laughing. It delivers.
But what I'm going to say is,
fantastic keg.
That's a really, really good drink that has slight sweet malt, some citrus, and then balanced off by that dry, almost salty taste to the finish. Nicely balanced. This is just like drinking seawater.
Shh. Perfect Draft getting jealous again. It does that a lot. You. Oh right. Okay.
I'm not drinking it.
We're playing that one today. Oh, okay.
I've got a feeling if I was, I'm not even wanting to take another sip of it because it's given me that horrible, horrible feeling of being dehydrated in my mouth. It's not pleasant.
It's not that bad, but it's certainly not. It's certainly not great. And as I say, for me, it's just got that average, your Carlin, your Carlsberg, your Foster's sort of taste, and it's like they just whacked a bit of salt in it. It's not really pleasant. No, it's not that bad because it's a substandard lager. This is a substandard lager that all you people keep buying. You'll go in the pub and drink a substandard lager.
I wouldn't drink that.
You would have ordered that in a pub.
I would not.
And this is the problem. Why everyone keeps doing it like me today?
I would
Zero.
not order that in a pub.
I went into a pub yesterday and there was nothing I liked in it. And Michelle pays, well, I paid £7 odd for a substandard Beavertown 4.3% ABV.
It was a nice clean pint.
Nice clean pint, what, £7 for 4.3? Where's the world going?
But that's because where you were.
Well, I was. And the other options were like Cruise Campo, Stella, and Moretti. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, why people keep paying it. And then we're hypocritical ourselves. I only do it for review. I wouldn't drink any of this at any other point, whereas Michelle would. And that makes you like the masses. And why the masses still keep doing the same thing. They're just going to keep
You
lowering
would
it
drink that.
and lowering it, eh?
You would drink that.
Yeah, of course I would, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that.
Yeah, no.
And the other ones in the pub. It's an unfortunate stage that they've put that out as this. What have they said? This dive into full flavoured refreshment with Birra Moretti Sal de Mare, born on the Italian coast, a medium-bodied premium lager. I mean, come on, and it's unfiltered. I suppose it is hazy a little bit, of a natural haze enriched with a hint of Italian sea salt. I mean that's just poor. I can't say, you know, but like I say, it's that same thing, you know, that same lager, that generic taste that so many of them have now, and like you're getting the lower ABV all the time, but the price is going up, and it's like,
For me,
I don't get it.
I'm not even getting the generic taste of lager in this.
It does taste a lager. What do you think it tastes like?
I'm not getting that. I'm not getting anything behind that really heavily salty taste.
But it's not great. It's not great. It's not great in any way, shape, or form.
They plan on replacing this with this. That for me is a massive.
That'd be
no.
bye-bye to another Blade.
Yeah.
Because that's a travesty. Scoring this out of 10. I'm not going to score the Messina because hopefully I'll do a separate review at some point. For me, it's a 2. I'm being fair. It's poor. It's another thing, but as I say, there's more and more of these coming on the market. More of these brewed in England.
I'm going to actually go one lower than him. I'm going to
It's
score that
Heineken
one.
are doing
I
it.
really don't like
AB InBev are doing it, and why everyone keeps buying them. God help us for the future of the UK industry. And as I say, they could get that right. They could get that better. It's all cheaply made, as cheap as possible. But as I say, people are buying it. You know, there's talk of that coming on the Blade. Jesus, we might as well give up. Look,
For me, that is a total no-no. Don't like that at all.
what can I say? Thanks for watching. Bonjour.